What's up, peeps? Live show, halftime show here, Texas versus Iowa State. Who all is in the building? I'm to see the comments here. That catch by Bijan wasn't St. Paxton. I am with you, brother. What a hell of a catch that was by Bijan. Hey, Bijan, I think everybody understands he's first round talent, folks. I was just telling some friends here that I just hope Bijan goes to a hell of a team in the middle or to the bottom of the first round that has a good team around him that can really block for him. I think he's going to be sensational. Dude, he can just run the ball so well. He can catch the ball like a wide receiver, runs great routes. Just an amazing game here by Bijan. One thing that I absolutely love about this game is that the opening script didn't go as planned. Yes, the plays were actually run well. But look, guys, we had some hiccups and some big mistakes there. Just some penalties, missed a field goal, but we came out with no points, folks. And so the script didn't go as planned. I wanted to see how the coaching staff was going to adjust. They adjusted very well, folks. I mean, very, very well. Hey, you know what? That's his attitude, man. He's one of those guys he just lets it go, so he's even keel. I actually like that about him because he doesn't get too up and he doesn't get too down. These Perry, for real though, they were worrying everybody, man. I was chatting with some folks. Yes, they were worrying everybody, but they adjusted well. And after they adjusted well, folks, they did an outstanding job coming out, scoring 14 unanswered points. And we get the ball back after halftime. So it's going to be great, folks. So surgical drive right prior to the half. Outstanding, easy money going over there to Jordan Whittington. Quinn throws a great ball, man. And he has some really good talent around him too, with Jordan Whittington, with Bijan, of course, and Xavier Worthy caught a touchdown here, also. So that was outstanding as well. Randall, so great response from the team, outstanding. Yeah, man, exactly. And Jay Witt got his first points. I know. I'm so happy for Jay Witt too. I think it's going to be just a really good player. He reminds me a lot of Devin Duvernay, folks. Once he gets the ball in his hands, he's like a running back, basically. So he's fast as hell too, great hands too as well, and just a bruiser, man. You gotta love Jay Witt. I like how we responded. Yeah, exactly, Jonathan. Perry again, running the ball. Running the ball is the key to the game. Yeah, exactly. Once we started to run the ball a little bit better, Bijan got cooking, man. It opened up the passing game so much more. But even prior to him actually running the ball well, Texas passed the ball pretty damn well. Quinn was hitting those the outside throws pretty easy, folks. So I mean, he just has exceptional arm talent. He missed that ball to Casey Kane. I thought that ball could have been let out just a little bit more, and that's points on the board as well. And the ball that he threw across the middle to X and it almost got picked off, that was a pass interference. That was a definite pass interference. X was getting held down the whole play, but the refs didn't call it. Yeah, I'm not sure, Randall, about why. It's probably just a stinger, but we'll see, man. Quentin, we're doing fine. We can't blow everybody out. Exactly. And I think this team, they're going to come back after halftime. If we score after halftime, we go up 21-7, guys. It's a whole different game. And I think that we will be on the pace, folks, to do great things for this game. So yeah, I am kind of stoked about the second half here. Hey, who's that? Larry. Yeah, so Jalen Ford is Mr. Reliable. I think he might be our best defensive player so far this year. Him, Anthony Cook, Cobra, just the whole defensive, team as a whole. But Jalen Ford has been balling out since the Alabama game. A great pick at a great time too. They could have easily went up 14-0 on us, and he, drops back, gets the pick. Outstanding play by him. I'm not sure, Josh. He probably was out there. Let's see. So KJ Moore, we've executed the 2-minute offense extremely well. Exactly, because we got a quarterback and an experienced running back, actually two experienced running backs that are just good in those situations, and also experienced wideouts with X and with also. So yeah, very experienced team, minus the quarterback and a couple folks on the offensive line. And that's how you can start to execute those plays really well. Exactly, but I think they're on the right track right now. They know for a fact they should be up 28-7 right now. If this team understands their worth. They know for a fact they should be up 28-7 right now. Hopefully they come out on fire here in the second half and just do great things. Jay Witt's looking great. Yes, 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 he's having the contract year. Played in the Bo Davis. Exactly. Sometimes you come in as the counterpuncher, like Floyd Money Mayweather, and sometimes you need to come out like Canelo and got to go smack these MFers into submission. Miguel, I'm with you on that. I thought we were on the pace to go like, Mr. Canelo Alvarez over there, right? And we were moving down the field. Just some bad mishaps. We had the block punt. I was thinking, folks, that should have been a touchdown as well. I think Anthony Cook should have been like, "Hey, Demo, take it," or like either Demo say, "Hey, yo, this is my ball. Leave me alone. I got this." But hey, it is what it is. You live and you learn. You can't be, sour over block punts. I would love to have some points off of that, but it is what it is. But kudos to Jeff Banks, man. Jeff Banks and his teams, man, his special teams and his tight end position room are always exceeding expectations. This is what the second or third block punt this year so far. So yeah, man, kudos to his, just to his phase of the ball. Anthony Bailey, I was worried a great defense was going to figure out our alignment. A la Tom Herman, great adjustments, outstanding. Yeah, Anthony, great adjustments. That was my main thing is they got off script. Well, didn't get off script, but the script didn't really work in the first two drives. So I was worried, how do they adjust in game and go off script to actually score points? And they adjusted very well. We saw what Bijan did. We saw what X-Man did. We saw what Jay Witt did. So outstanding adjustments by Coach Sark and his staff, man. Ewers is very, very uncharacteristic the first half. He's going to settle down. Yeah. He's going to settle down. Different defense too, guys. That 3-3-5 defense, Campbell likes to have his guy standing up a lot too, so you don't know where the rush is coming from. It kind of confuses the offensive lineman as well. Look, folks, we got two freshman offensive linemen that are 18 years old, Kelvin Banks Jr. and Cole Hudson, right? So, look, it is what it is. There are things that they're going to have to learn. This is probably the best defense here in the Big 12. So just to see them, just actually do great things here at the end of this the first half and score 14 points here on 2 consecutive drives is just very encouraging. And hey, if it's on me, if like I gotta like any kind of bet going on here, I would say they're going to come out here in the second half with this first drive and score. Sark's going to scheme up a great play. I think he sees the holes and the actual tendencies of the defense now, and he's going to attack it. These dudes are going to score. Quinn is settling down, folks. He's relaxing. Folks, we got to remember, Quinn's 18 years old. He's relaxing. Let him relax. Let him do his thing. Let him cook. He's going to cook. Drew, what's going on, man? Zone coverage is killing up like normal. Yeah, it's killing us like normal. Yeah. Let me see. The INT changed the whole game. Exactly. Shout out to Jalen Ford, man. Shout out to 4-1. Hey, Ford is that guy. He is the prototypical middle linebacker. He's been playing it pretty much his whole life. So you see that nothing really phases him in that position. He doesn't have to learn. He doesn't have to, learn how to, use his instincts in that position. This is second nature for him. Collins with the tackle for loss. Yes. Alfred Collins, folks, we all understand Alfred Collins is probably the most talented defensive lineman that we have in this team. Once that light clicks on for him, and I'm hoping it clicks on at the end of this season and into next year so he can go make a lot of money, he's going to be dangerous, man. But, I mean, he's just a beast. He is a beast when he wants to be, so I'm excited about his gameplay. David, Nino, I told Steven and Homer that they won't call pass interference, and you see how it makes the game closer. Busted coverage, my butt. Steven and Homer, they won't call pass interference. Yeah, they should have called pass interference. So that was a pass interference. They didn't call it. That was a foul play by the refs there. I don't think we fight through the sluggish start if this occurs last year. I like our mental toughness. Yes, exactly. Our mental toughness is so much better this year. This team is a different team, folks. So let's continue this, man. I told everybody last week, we can't look ahead. This is a game-to-game team. We got to look game to game to game, right? We cannot look ahead and say we got Oklahoma State here at the actually Stillwater there, folks. So this is a game-to-game team, look at each opponent week by week and go out there, game plan, and beat these guys. Quentin finally got a game-changing play on defense. Exactly. Andrew, what's going on, brother? Rough start, but looks like we're recovering. Yeah, we took their best shot. We took their haymakers. They were hitting us pretty hard with them too, folks. But hey, we came out, we did our thing, and we scored 14 points unanswered points there. We're gonna come out here in the second half. Hopefully, Sark has a great game plan to get us some points on the board. And if we go up 21-7, I really like our chances. I like our defense being able to pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. He's a very young quarterback, and yeah, I just like our chances. King Kunta, what's up, baby? So Sark needs to stick with the short passing game to our playmakers to open up the deep ball. Exactly, but take shots as well because his offense is also predicated on the big play, right? And so we had some big plays there. We just missed Casey Kane. We had a big play to a Bijan that actually got us at the 5-yard line, where we had the next play going for a touchdown to Witt. So hey, man. Hey, we gotta, yes, short, dink and dunk, but also go over the top because that's what this offense is built over. I think this team is averaging right now around 14% when it comes to explosive plays for the offense. And so, folks, that means basically 14% of the plays this team is running is getting at least 20 yards per catch and 15 yards per rush, which is really, really high. Sanders blocked 2 dudes on Jay Wood's screen. Yeah, Sanders is becoming a complete tight end, folks. He's becoming a very complete tight end, and I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. Josh, what's going on, man? So come out with a scoring drive to start the second half and really put the pressure on Deckers to keep up. Exactly. Deckers can't beat us by himself, so yeah, come out and score, do some great things here, score and put the pressure on them to have them basically try to pass to win, and then we can start taking some chances here on defense. A couple uncharacteristic plays on defense. We stopped them on a third down, but Shark was lined up offsides, which is weird. He's been pretty just good this year when it comes to not just having penalties. They're fixing the Hulk smash them. I hope so. Defense looks rough out on the flat. Yeah, but they have settled down. One thing I do want to say is the offense has had a lot of 3 and outs, and so the defense was under a lot of pressure. So it's amazing that they've only scored 7 points. I'm excited about our defense. Coach PK is really coaching them up well this year. Second year in the system. I think the guys understand and have actually bought into the system. Things are looking really good. Yeah. The short and the mid passing game, just the dinking and dunking, and also guys across the middle of the field. We've been getting kind of eat up there pretty much all season, but let's see if we can fix that. Let's see. Yeah. Decker Heisman moment. Nah, get out of here, David. Get out of here, David. Quinn looked like something was wrong for the first 6 passes. Yeah, I thought he just came out a little flat. But he's worked through that, and we've seen that. Look, he's had some really good plays here. He's even kind of floating the ball just a little bit this game, which is not like him. But look, we'll see. We'll see how things settle in. Great thing about Quinn is if things go off track, he has number 5 and number 2 behind him that he can just say, hey, run the ball for me. Give me a good 5 yards, baby. And then after that, we can make some things happen. Walter, what's going on, baby? So they are making corrections just fine. Exactly. They are adjusting well on the fly. I really like that about this team this year so far. Honestly, they have adjusted well pretty much all season. And even against the Texas Tech game, look, they adjusted in that last drive there for, with 20 seconds and, sped up to get us into overtime. So this team has really been adjusting a lot better this year. I like what's happening here. Bijan draft grade went up on that sideline catch against OU last week and in the post route today. Exactly. I mean, everybody understands Bijan's a hell of a route runner. He's a hell of a route runner. Great hands too. And the best running back in the nation. And not just because he can run the ball well, because he's outstanding at that, but because he can catch the ball also. One thing that Bijan just has to work on is just the pass blocking. But you see, week by week, he's actually getting better at that as well. Eric says, I'm ready to see Mr. Worthy return one of those punts. I'm with you, brother. I'm totally with you. Or a kickoff, one of the two. Okay, guys, the game's about to start. Let me just roll through some of these. Nino, I'm not gassing you, but your angles were dope. Love the content. I'm black. How can I get the black hook 'em? Hey, David, I'll show you that, buddy. I'll show you that. But thanks for the comment, man. I will show you how to do that. Just hit me up on Twitter. Yeah, just DM me. We come out on the scoring drive. It's over for them. Yep, it's over for them if you come out with that touchdown, buddy. Let's see, breaks. What's going on, buddy? The deep balls won't be there versus Iowa State. Stick with the short game. Exactly. They're using the actual 3-high safety, right? So the 3-high safety, 2 cornerbacks. It's hard to pass deep on that team. Go across the middle, use the middle of the field, use a lot of JT Sanders, get that thing opened up, man. So use that. Make sure that you do great things with that as well. And I think we can, actually do some great things here. Was it Kane's fault on that bad throw? I think it was a little bit of both. I think Quinn was anticipating a back shoulder route. However, the ball was too much to the sideline, so it was too high in the air, too much float in it, and then also too much to the sideline as well. So I think he was anticipating a back shoulder route, and I think Kane was anticipating a fly. Kane was open for the fly, and actually open for the back shoulder as well too. But the ball just drifted too much on him. So I'll put just a little bit of blame on both, but probably more on Quinn on that play. What's the next one? Kane just stood there for both of them, and they didn't even try to catch them. Yeah, I think he stopped running. We were talking on some chats here. It seemed like on that second pass when he was open, he just stopped running, and Quinn threw it, anticipating where his spot was going to be. Deep ball works if you give Quinn some time. I was thinking whole coverage for a long. Yes, they can. Exactly. That 3-high safety look is something, outstanding for them. Another player being carted off for the can. Oh man, I hate to hear that. Although I want to see OU get beat every game all the time. Like last week, 49-0. I hate to see these players get hurt. Just for the simple fact that these are players that are trying to make it to the league, man. And, injuries are part of the game, but you never want to see that happen to players, man. So just pray that the guy stays healthy. And honestly, just pray that it's nothing serious. Hook him. There you go, Andrew. Hook him, buddy. All gas, no brakes. Yeah, Paxton. Watts apparently not coming back. Okay, it's Austin Jordan time. Austin Jordan has to step up and do his thing. I like Austin Jordan's game as well. A physical guy too, can kind of play all over the field as well. But you got Austin Jordan, you got Johnson as well, and then of course you got Jameson, who's going to play the field side. And so yeah, we have options. I don't think we are as deep at cornerback as we need to be, but we definitely have options. But if Watts isn't coming back, this is time for Austin Jordan and Johnson to step up and do their thing. And this coaching staff has actually coached these safeties and these cornerbacks pretty well this year. So yeah, I have no problems with that. But if Austin Jordan is going to play the rest of this game, Decker's going to test him. He's going to test him here soon and probably often. But folks, I think the game's coming back on. So I'm going to end this, folks. Look, been on here for 18 minutes. Thanks for actually tuning in, folks, man. Hook 'em. And we'll have a post-game show, a post-game live show, folks. And you guys just tune in for that as well. And be looking out for other stuff that we got coming on. But on that note, man, folks, hook 'em, hit the second half, and let's get the second half score and win the game. Hook 'em out.